Hello, I'm Rich Dean with West Coast Collector Cars in Oregon, and today I have a beautiful 1932 Chevrolet Confererate two-door sedan to show you. Now, this car is absolutely amazing. There's nothing really to discount this car on. I mean, it's beautiful. Finished off in this base coat, clear coat, navy blue paint, and you can see it's just fantastic. The paint is gorgeous on it. Check the fenders and everything. Beautiful. All the chrome and bright work is excellent. Now the engine, this is a 400 small block Chevrolet. Got a Holley 4150 carburetor on it, electronic ignition, jet coated headers. These are your battery posts if you want to put a battery tender on it, which you always want to do that. It's the antenna for the stereo. The car, low car dipstick for the transmission. And believe it or not, power steering. That's kind of unusual. Usually people build hot rods like these, they don't put any power steering on it, but this one has power steering in it. It always starts and runs phenomenal. It's very strong, it runs great, sounds excellent. Turbo 350 transmission, automatic low car shift on the floor, excellent. It's got a forward 8-inch out back with Auburn gears that are 270 to 1, so you can fly down the freeway if you want to. Posi-traction as well. But at any rate, we'll get to that a little bit more. Wheels are these nice center lines. They are highly polished, beautiful condition, practically new, I would imagine. It's got these nice radials all around. The car drives excellent too. If you'll take a look at the pictures on the website, which I'll go over here in a little bit, you'll see what I mean in terms of the undercarriage. It's very clean. And by the way, this entire car is steel. No fiberglass fenders, no fiberglass running boards, all steel, which is excellent. Take in the interior on this side, of course. This has been restored as well, and they finished it off in this nice gray cloth, but kept the kind of the the main era of the car intact. So you've got those little pockets on the doors. You got these nice bucket seats. Of course, remember the back seats in these had more room than today's cars. Nice stereo speakers there. Right here on the side is your little dome light switch. See that working there? Excellent. Aftermarket stereo that works excellent. It's got a CD player with it. All the windlace, very nice, very tight. Everything on the car is just done so well. Correct handles. I mean, look at the windows roll up easily. I should point out as well, if you take a look, for example, the dash, look at all of your screws. The slots are all in the exact same direction. Small details like that really make the car. The seats, in order to get in the back seat, you just tilt the seat forward like this. Nice big back seat. And again, closing the door, you got kind of this little, what I've been told is the 1-2 system. So you just click it close and then push it in. You don't have to slam the door. Look at that fitment. Beautiful. I'm telling you, this car is gorgeous. If you like these, and why wouldn't you? I mean, this thing is just beautiful. Character lines all nice and intact, nice and crisp everywhere you look. Bumpers. Now the reason this is cut out like this, is originally it would have had a spare that it would carry the spare here. But look at these, nice pipes that go back. The chrome goes all the way back in, so you don't see any just black in the pipes. It's all chrome all the way back through. This is your fuel tank here. Dual tail lights, the little Chevy logo in here. That is an Oregon 1932 original license plate that, of course, matches the car. I take a shot here of the roof. You know, they didn't have sheet metal that they could reinforce, you know, this big of a panel back then. So what they did is they just kind of made this material. And Chevrolets, you know, in this era used a lot of wood in the structure. Ford didn't. So consequently, the Chevrolets typically didn't last as long. But this car, still beautiful, is beautiful, restored. All the wood and everything is intact and was intact during the restoration. It's gorgeous. Let me talk a minute about the website again, westcoastcollectorcars.com, where I've got pictures of the car, of course, and I have a text ad that'll explain all the bullet points, or you'll see all the bullet points of the car. But I've got, again, pictures of the undercarriage. You really need to see that. Clean, nice, dry. It's just an excellent car. I mean, there's just really nothing to complain about with this car. Back windows roll up and down easily as well. They only roll down to there, but that's the way they were. All the glass is excellent. All the fasteners are nice. The whiskers and the door. Everything. So this car utilized its original steering column and steering wheel. Horn works. It's aftermarket VDO gauges, and all of them work nicely. Turn the light on so you can see how nice that looks. Might be able to see that. It's outfitted with turn signals. You turn this on with the key on. You can see it glow as the turn signal works. Everything is clean. New wiring, of course, with the updated gauges and so forth. Carpeting is nice. I mean, everything was just done so well. I mean, they even used wood back then as part of the door structure. You can kind of see that here. Very nice. Again, when you want to close the door in this car, you don't have to slam it. Just close it that first latch and then push it in the second latch. Nice. Nice and tight. It's not hard to close. Original door handles. The cowl vent right here, still operable. You just pull the little lever inside and that'll open the cowl vent. Over on this side, the engine, you know, we talked about, has power steering. You got your nice polished alternator and chrome valve covers. Very clean. Car does not overheat. You won't have a problem there at all. I mean, there's just, everything about the car is excellent. Let me show you up front here all the chrome and bright work. You got your headlight bracings here. This would have been original style right here. And the nice big grille, all chrome. Headlights nice and chromey. Beautiful bumper chrome. The bracketry in the back is all nicely painted and so forth. And the chrome is excellent. I do have the side panels for the engine, but typically, and you know, same with this car, when you run headers and so forth, they tend to stick out a little bit, so you can't really use the side panels. I do have them though, and of course they would accompany the car, but you know, you probably wouldn't want to use them anyway. I mean, it's nice for heat dissipation and so forth anyway with this big V8 in here. But what I'd like to do now is I'll hop in the car. You'll hear it start, hear it run. I'll just take it around the parking lot a little bit, you know, so you can kind of get a sense of what it looks like rolling under its own power. It has an excellent sound to it, very strong. It's just a clean, nice, beautiful car all around. I can't say enough about it, obviously, but let's do that. absolutely beautiful. One thing I wanted to show you, and I didn't get a chance to here real quick, but this window here has a crank right here, and it actually works. Now check this out. You crank it here, and this is your window vent. See it there. Just cranks it up about an inch, but when you're rolling along and you do that, you actually have nice ventilation. And it just goes back like that, and yeah, one other thing I wanted to show you too. This does have a master cutoff switch. I'm going to have Olga show you that. It's right down in between the seats. You can see that there. Yeah, just a absolutely amazing car. If I can answer any further questions for you at all about this 1932 Chevrolet Confederate sedan, please don't hesitate to call me. It's beautiful, and yeah, it's just an excellent rig. And again, my name is Rich Dean. This is West Coast Collector Cars. My number is 503-851-6763, and thank you for watching today.